Assalamualaikum, my name is Amira Hazika binti Muhammad Hairi and my matrix number is AA221587. Our group is going to present about the alternative energy with the title that we choose, which is solar or sunlight. Now I'm going to introduce my team, and here we have Adam Haziq, Amira Adlina, Ahmad Irfan and myself, Amira Hazika. The objectives for our project is first to explain the advantages and disadvantages of using solar energy system. Second is to identifying the reason for using solar energy systems. And last is to understand the potential and need for solar energy as a solution for the upcoming concerns of fossil fuels and global warming.
My name is Amira Aldina, and the background and the most plentiful source of energy is solar energy, which may even be used under overcast conditions. It is built on awareness to reduce dependence on fossil fuel-based energy sources that contribute to environmental pollution and global warming. This conversation is done by using solar panels that contain photovoltaic cells. For a wide range of uses, solar systems can provide heat, cooling, natural lighting, power, and fuels. Solar technologies can use photovoltaic panels or solar radiation concentrating mirrors to turn sunlight into electrical energy. Through the latest technology, production from solar panels can produce electricity every day. Here are some of the reasons why we should use solar energy. Firstly, solar electricity released on the sun as its source. Solar electricity is visible everywhere. It converts the energy into a usable form of electrical current, accessible. Lastly, solar energy is a clean, renewable energy resource and on a larger scale. It enables us to move away from other polluting and unsustainable energy sources. Not only that, this renewable energy does not release any greenhouse gas.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Irfan B. Iskarno with the matric number AA221913. I'm from Section 1. The source of alternative energy is the quantity of sunlight that reaches Earth's surface in an hour and a half is enough to supply all of the planet's energy requirements for a whole year. Photovoltaic panels or mirrors are used in solar energy systems to concentrate solar radiation and turn it into electrical energy. The electromagnetic radiation that the sun generates is referred to as solar radiation in general. It is also sometimes referred to as sunlight or the solar resource. Solar radiation can be captured by a wide range of equipment and converted into usable energy types including heat and electricity. However, the solar resource available in a specific place determines the technological viability and cost effectiveness of these systems. The sun produces energy through nuclear fusion. The sun also undergoes nuclear fusion, which generates solar energy. The protons of colliding hydrogen atoms fuse to generate helium atoms during fusion in the sun's core. This technique produces a huge quantity of energy because of a PP, which means proton-proton chain reaction. The advantages of solar power is it's a renewable energy source. It also reduces electricity bills, diverse applications, which means here are many uses for solar energy. You can produce heat or electricity, which is photovoltaics and solar thermal. Solar energy can be used to distill water in locations with a shortage of clean water, generate electricity in places without access to the electrical grid, and run spacecraft in space. Other than that, it has a low maintenance cost and has a technology development. Besides that, the disadvantages of solar power is the cost of the equipment. uses a lot of space, weather dependent, and associated with pollution.
My name is Adam Haziq and I'll be explaining the system design of our alternative energy. Now, solar energy has to be converted into power in order to make it work. Generally, there are two types of energy that the sun produces for human use, which are electricity and heat. Those two energies are produced through the installation of solar panels. Now, solar radiation. What is solar radiation? Solar radiation is basically the light that the sun emits, or commonly known as electromagnetic radiation. The amount of sunlight that each part of the earth receives will be different, but in an hour and a half, it will be sufficient enough to meet all the world's energy needs for a complete year. So through this, we can see the importance of solar technology. Now, how are solar panels made? Solar panels are typically made out of silicone and mounted in a glass-encased metal panel frame. The electrons are knocked off the silicone atoms when photons, or which is known as light particles, strike the top layer of silicone in a solar panel. The wiring in solar panels is able to capture the electric current that this PV charge produces. This current will go through an inverter and will be changed from DC, direct current, to an alternating current. So basically, the appliances that you use at home will use this AC, or known as alternating current. Now, there are many applications of this alternative energy in the real world, such as solar water heating and solar cooking. Those two applications basically use or utilize the heat from the sun to cook water and food respectively. Since there is no fuel used to cook the food, there will be no charring, no pollution, or spilling of the food. So generally, it's better to use the energy from the sun than the fuel. Other applications are like solar heating of buildings. So basically, use the heat from the sun to warm up your place, or basically any type of buildings, your living room, your shop, or basically like any type of buildings. Other than that is solar greenhouse, where you use the solar radiation to make plants or your plants grow more effectively and healthier. And finally, solar electric power generation. So as you all know, the light from the sun will be converted into power, which is electricity. So you could utilize that to charge up or your appliances, your home appliances, or basically any electrical system in that specific area.
My name is Amira Alina, and in conclusion, solar energy is one of the most important renewable energy sources that have been gaining increased attention in recent years. Solar energy is abundant and it has the largest availability compared to other energy sources. Other than that, solar power has two major advantages over fossil fuels. The first is the fact that it is renewable energy that will not run out. The second is its impact on the environment. It is safe and greener and economical alternative. Moreover, it can be replenished, so it serves as a renewable sources of energy. As a result, it does not cause pollution and save money. This we must try to use solar energy more and more to save our earth. This has been a wonderful learning experience for us. We have learned much more about how solar energy can be used to make electricity and power everyday appliances.